Hi everyone. As always, I suggest you watch the video until the very end. You definitely won't regret it. I also ask you to leave a comment, even just the word tennis. And of course, subscribe to the channel. Let's move on. Last night I slept very little. As I've said before, tennis literally disturbs my dreams, and therefore my nights. I can't explain it precisely. Do you remember when, years ago, some TV broadcasts were disturbed by other signals, sometimes even by images from other channels? And many of you tried, perhaps by adjusting the antenna or fine-tuning the channel, to get a better signal. Well, my dreams and my nights are like that. A constant, frantic attempt to receive the best signal. Figuratively speaking, of course. When it happens, and it happens often, it's both pleasant and terrible. Pleasant because seeing images of my favorite sport is always wonderful, and my mind over time has become increasingly skilled at searching for this best signal. But it's also terrible because true rest, calm, deep rest, the kind I had as a child, I no longer know what that is. Fortunately, little by little, very little actually, I'm learning to control this situation. I've created a routine I must follow meticulously to avoid this problem. Does it work? Sometimes, but I am getting better. Maybe one day I'll tell you what this routine consists of. I can already feel some of you thinking, why should we care? That's your problem. You would be right, or maybe not. It does concern you actually, but I really don't feel like explaining it right now. There are many other things to say, and I need the right words and the right timing to tell you how things truly are. As I was saying, after nights like this, the next day I feel an urgent, almost frantic physical need to perform certain checks, to make sure I haven't missed something. This is connected to my work, but also to tennis. I am a level 3 controller. That's my rank in my military world. I will talk about it in the future. Back to tennis. I check, using every possible method, past tennis events to verify that I haven't missed something. Something anomalous, something that shouldn't have happened that way. And I find many of these situations, truly many, more than you can imagine. Some are very famous, others completely unknown. Remember this verb, to control. It's my life, my job, and, for the sake of my mind, it's something I've learned to apply to my favorite sport as well. I'd like to give you an example. Very famous, striking, and, from my perspective, anomalous. The 1984 Roland Garros final. John McEnroe versus Ivan Lendl. You all remember that match. Every one of you. McEnroe up 2-0. The match in his hands. Then the drop. Physical, yes, surely. Then the comeback. Lendl refusing to lose like that. And then, that forehand volley in the 5th set. Missed in that way. On match point for Lendl. It's 6-5 in the 5th for Lendl. McEnroe serving, 30-40. Match point. John serves to Lendl's backhand. Ivan returns as best he can, down the middle. John is already at the net. The ball goes to his forehand. Lendl has no time to regain the center of the court. It should be simple, elementary, I'd say, at least for John McEnroe, no matter how tired, exhausted, drained he is at that moment. John hits, and the ball goes wide by 30 centimeters, not 5, not 10, at least 30. Unbelievable. To me, that still isn't normal. I have reasons to say it wasn't normal, and that it wasn't supposed to happen that way. For now, you'll have to settle for this, but we'll talk about it again. That's all for now. See you next time. Greetings to all.